On June 16, 2018, I finally decided to launch my show. I've always wanted to inspire the world, face challenges, and share my personal testimony and my life story with the world. Join me each and every weekday, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. because this is a show based on faith and how each and every day we battle storms. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel. We hope that you had an amazing weekend and welcome you to another great week, but a great month. Because guess what, folks? I don't need to tell you. It's December 3rd. And that only means one thing. We are exactly 22 days away. I had to think about it for a second. 22 days away from Christmas. And a lot of you probably are going, oh my gosh, don't start the countdown, please. We kind of have to, because Christmas is right around the corner. 21 days away from Christmas Eve, which happens to be one of my favorites. A lot of it is because of the fact that my family gets together and we have a family dinner. We have a family get together, and we all have our family together. It's just a great feeling, and I love sharing that with them. I also tend to go to the 11 o'clock mass that evening because I really enjoy going to the 11 o'clock services that we provide through my church. Well, since the holidays are fast approaching, I wanted to speak with all of you today about something that I witnessed this past weekend, and I just wanted to continue with what I felt and what I saw in passing. Lately, I've been doing episodes about people's attitudes and people's frustrations during the holidays. What I want to talk about is people's generosity. The coolest thing that I think is out there is how often we talk about the negative. We are so quick to point out all the things that are happening in this world that are just horrific or unexplainable, unexcusable. But too often we forget about those people that are generous, that are happy, that are doing things for others, especially during this time of year. I was listening to people talk, and they were describing to me how there were so many people out there right now that are struggling with not having winter jackets, struggling with not having clothes. And one of the joys that my church has is we have a clothing drive, and our clothing drive tends to happen once a month. And we do sell clothes, but let me be specific. We charge $1 for $1 to fill up a bag. We even take whatever you can give, but our cap is $1, and they can fill it up to the max. We don't weigh it, nothing like that. And a lot of people have come from all over. We've had people from Africa show up and pick up clothes to take back with them. We've had people from within our community reach out and thank us for having this clothing drive, and it's just great to see local businesses, local companies around my community chip in. My dry cleaner, his name is Royalty Cleaners. They have donated clothes to us that were never picked up after a certain amount of time. And not only that, people that are customers of his are actually aware of our clothing drive and have begun to donate to him for me, and he's dry cleaning the clothes, which is amazing. Now, some of you may say, well, if you're a church, why would you charge? Well, we want to keep, some people, I'm going to be very blunt, some people don't want to come in and be given a handout. It's a pride thing. They want to pay for something. And on top of that, with us, charging $1 at the most. We use that for detergent because we definitely wash the clothes when they come in, and we want to make sure that the clothes are presented and provided clean and ready to be used. In addition to that story, I'm running into people that I see who are doing all they can to put smiles on people's faces. And it fills my heart with joy, because there's so many negative people out there in the world, and it seems as if they want to do their very best to spread that negativity. And as many of you know from this show, I always say that don't allow anyone to come up and steal your joy. Don't allow anyone to sneak up and take something like this from you. Don't be afraid to be happy. It's okay to give if you want. It's okay to share that joy, that happiness with others. And it's always great to listen. As we get closer and closer and closer to the holiday, I don't need to tell you what Christmas is all about. I'm not going to tell you that, because we all have our own interpretation. I can tell you what I get out of Christmas. It's family. It's being together on a day where we all can laugh, reminisce, and it's going to be such a special holiday in our house because of the new addition to the family. And there are no words to describe the happiness that I have inside of me. I'm happy for many of my other friends who have been battling storms and are slowly making things happen for them and their families. I'm proud of my friend Sigfredo, to my friend Chip, who's now moving on into a new beginning, a new path. To Brian, who we're doing everything in our power to do that GoFundMe page for him. We had our first donation, and we're doing everything we can to make sure that we can have this happen for you, Brian. I know that we're looking for furniture for you, and we're going to do everything we can to make that happen. Let me close by saying the following. Holidays are going to come and go. The countdown will start, if it hasn't already started for you. If you're a person that financially puts yourself in a position where you cannot give, that's okay, because there's nothing about Christmas that says you have to give. Christmas is about receiving the blessings that have been bestowed upon you. And if you don't feel like that blessing has happened for you, and if you feel that you're in a situation or a time or in a storm or battling a depression, a heartbreak, you're not alone. You're not alone. I wish you nothing but joy, but happiness, peace of mind. May God fill your heart, fill the void that is inside of you, so that you can move on, so that each and every one of us can reap the rewards of being all together. There's going to be an episode coming up. It is a sermon that I wrote that took place around this time. It is a very powerful message. It is regarding the time that I lost my grandmothers a week apart. I invite each and every one of you to get ready for that episode. But I also encourage each and every one of you to try to pull your chin up, try to stand up, dust yourself off, and be ready for what I think should be a very special holiday season. Not because of what's happening to me, but because I feel that this show is bringing all of us closer and closer together. As I stated before, I welcome each and every one of you as part of our family here at Have Faith, Let It Begin. And I encourage each and every one of you to reach out to those that maybe you haven't seen or talked to in a long time and let them know that you forgive them, that you want to move forward, and that you are ready to take things to the next level. Enjoy your Monday. Let's start this journey together as we prepare ourselves for the next chapter. And as we get closer and closer to Christmas and the end of 2018. For Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel.